Well,
we'll go ahead and get started with your statement and then open it up to questions.
Yeah, you know what? Disappointed that we lost, but I'm proud of these guys, man. When you look at the fight that this team has and the adversity that we've had to go through just in the last 4 or 5 days, and to come out and put ourselves in a position to win on the road in the ACC, I'm proud of our guys, man. We've went from obviously having an older team to where a lot of younger guys have to make plays, and our younger guys will get better. I thought our guys played well. When you look at our veteran guys, I couldn't have asked for more from Jericho, who had a career high, and then Manny with 17 points and 14 rebounds. And those guys gave me everything they could. And guys like Braxton Beverly and Thomas Allen, even though it doesn't reflect on the score sheet as much, they played. We're young. When you look at the fact that we've got to play meaningful minutes from Cam Hayes and Shaquille Moore and Darion Sebron, all who are freshmen, first-year players, I'm happy with where we at. We got to go and continue to get better. We haven't had time really to adjust without playing with Devin, so today was our first opportunity to see how these guys will respect, and we got to build on it. Questions?
Justin Williams.
Coach, you guys had such a hot start offensively in the first half, but in the second half, went a little bit cold, 32% from the field, and didn't make any of the 8 3-pointers. Was there any specific adjustment that Syracuse made, or what was your assessment on the differences in the second half offensively?
Well, I just think we missed, Justin. I think we missed shots. When you're gonna play against Syracuse zone, you're either gonna make them or you're not, and we got some of the same looks. I just thought we didn't make those shots, and every shot that we took, I'm glad that my guys took it, and I don't think it was anything that they did. We did a good job. Jericho did a good job in the middle of it, facilitating, making some plays. I know we had some turnovers that we normally wouldn't have, but the shots just didn't go down.
Thank you.
Patrick Gunn.
Hey, Coach. Ever since you've gotten here, you've done a pretty good job at picking apart the zone and finding ways to score. Today, what was the game plan even without the top 2 leading scorers?
I thought we did a great job. We were able to get the ball into the middle of the zone. And, what happens when you play Syracuse, you have to have a great guy who's a playmaker in the middle. And I thought Jericho Helms did a great job of hitting Manny in the short corner. He found some guys in the corner for some shots. And, we've been able to move the basketball around. It's unfortunate that we come out on the short end because I thought our guys played their butts off. And you guys know this, with our circumstances, I don't think anybody in the locker room would have predicted that this was been a really – anybody outside of our locker room would have predicted that this was going to be a really good game to the stretch. But our guys believe, and those guys are going to get better.
Thank you.
James.
Hey, Kevin. It felt like at times Syracuse's length on the wing gave you some issues when they really needed a basket. And I know a lot of people look at Devin and say you miss him offensively, but I think you missed him there probably some tonight as well, right? And is that an area where you think Darion can help you going forward?
Yeah, James, these guys just need playing time. They need, Devin was playing a lot of minutes. Devin was a really good basketball player. We're going to miss him. It's no reason for me to sit up here and say that we won't miss him in every area. Those guys, they're not Devin Daniels. They haven't played, 4 years of college basketball. It's going to take them some time, but they're going to be good basketball players. The unfortunate thing for us is that they're getting thrown more in the mix right in ACC play opposed to getting those opportunities when we would have played non-conference. So, yeah, their length is always great. They recruit length. They recruit length to their zone, and they do a great job. It's the best zone that you're going to play against.
Thanks, Kevin.
Theo.
Hey, Kevin. Are you going to have DJ for Louisville on Wednesday? Do you know that already, or is that still kind of in the air?
Yeah, I don't know, CL, if we play Louisville on Wednesday. I think we play somebody else. But what we're going to do is I don't know the answer to that. There is no timeline. We're going to get back to school and deal with a couple of situations. That's all I can say about it.
Okay. And did you know, was that something that you knew in advance when you went up there, or was it like you guys revealed it to us about an hour or so before the game? Did you find out that late?
Yeah, I found out once we left, and that's all I'm going to comment on about it.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Mike Curtis.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach. It seemed like Syracuse's offensive struggles kind of improved when Kadari Richmond came in the game in place of Joe Girard. What did your team have trouble defending with his size?
Well, I thought he did a great job. You know, when you look at the other guys, they're more jump shooters, and he's a paint touch guy. And I thought he did a really good job of putting his head down, getting to the paint, and he made some tough shots. I thought he did some good things. You know, our guys, for the most part, we defended pretty well in this game. We had a couple breakdowns that certainly, if we could get back, it could be a different game. But Kadari was good. You know, his points. What did he have? He came in and had 14 points. That's a big lift for those guys.
Alec.
Coach, Manny had a really productive game, both scoring the ball and also getting the glass. I think 14 rebounds. Just how impressed were you with the way that he was able to play inside, especially having to kind of be that number one guy, especially?
You know, Alex, he was great. And I didn't know, you know, one of the things that we've talked about with Manny is I want him to be able to rebound the basketball. And I've been dying for one of these games where he has over 10 or 11, 12 rebounds. And so I know we're going to look at the stat sheet and say, you know, he's 7 for 9 for 17 points. I've seen that. I know that he can do that. The next step in his development is to be an outstanding rebounder. And I thought he took a big step today. Was that a career high for him in rebound?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a career high. And, you know, I've bragged the entire time about this young man getting better. And he is getting better when you look at the numbers that he posted at 17 points and 14 rebounds. And I thought he played well. So I'm excited about just to see his transformation and how he continues to grow.
Yeah.
Kevin, I just had one more question. You said that you felt like some of the young guys answered a lot of questions for you tonight. What kind of were those questions? What did you want to see, you know, from them and how they would react when they got playing time?
Yeah, CO, you're playing against when you look at Syracuse. Their last couple games have been pretty lopsided here. They've played well. I look back at the Virginia Tech game. They played a tremendous game there. I didn't know CL what I didn't know coming in, knowing that we would have to play those three guys as many minutes, and how would they respond under this situation? Would they fold or would they play? When you look at their stats certainly not going to pop out at you. But I thought all three of those guys gave us great minutes. Yes. Did they make mistakes? Absolutely. Are they going to make mistakes? Absolutely. But they've got to grow up, and they've got to grow up fast. And I thought test one was pretty good for us.
All right. It looks like that was the last one, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.